Hello guys, welcome to my channel DK Uncovered. So what I want to share with you today is going to be very important, so please stay with me till the end and don't forget to like and subscribe. I need your support guys. Please like and subscribe. I want to talk about the two habits every young person needs to form. The first one is saving money and the second one is reading. Even if you have to read 10 minutes a day, you are still doing something. You are still improving your life. Because no one wants to work with or be around someone that doesn't know much about themselves, that doesn't know much about their work or their job. You need to keep learning and keep improving yourself, even if it's about learning about your own mind. That itself could take you a long way. Reading about yourself, even reading about your star sign, even though I talked about it the other day, that don't become too obsessed with your star sign, because that the beliefs you get at times can form your life. But even if you have to read about your personality, it will take you a long way. So far as you are reading, is very helpful. Even 10 minutes a day is going to take you a long way. The same way that some rich people started saving just their little pennies and few dollars or few pounds, right? It's the same way that some people too had to read every 10 minutes, 5 minutes each day in and each day out, right? It's how you could do it as well. Just because you were reading 10 minutes a day doesn't mean it can't take you a long way. I remember 5 years ago, right? I was reading like 10 minutes a week. At times, 10 minutes a week. And you know that 10 minutes a week took me a long way. The mental strength I developed was crazy, right? The confidence I developed and the things I was able to do with that 10 minutes a week reading was wonderful. So just because you're reading 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes here and there, doesn't mean that it is useless. It is not useless, right? But it is developing an inner strength. One of the best ways to release power, your true power, or to realize your true potential is by taking responsibilities, right? And saving money, taking the time or initiative to read is a form of taking responsibilities, right? And doing all these things will release your true potential. Always remember this: your habits will form a character, and your character will create your destiny. So by forming these habits of saving money and reading books, right, you will be ahead of your time. I learned this the hard way, not with the reading side of things, but the saving side of things. I remember when I left college, I moved into my place straight away. I moved to my own place with my sisters. We just moved straight away. We had only little money saved up, and it wasn't easy. It was difficult. That first 2 years was not easy. We had to find ways and means to earn money, not just by working, because we knew that finding the job is not going to be enough at that moment. We had to create a blog. We had to, I've talked about this before, print, just basic ways that could improve our finance. But it wasn't easy. You don't want to be in a situation you are always panicking, you are always hungry, you are always like going to bed almost empty stomach. And it will come. I'm not saying the time will come you are going to struggle, but there is going to be times you would need to face a lot of responsibilities. And to me, I feel like during that time was the time I had to, was the responsibility. So was the times of emergency, right, I had to face. And like I said, in most books they say that in times of emergency is when your inner self all comes to your rescue. It's when you see your true potential. During times of responsibilities, taking responsibilities, right? So it will be a good idea, regardless if you are working or not, to start saving money. It will be a good idea, regardless if you have time or not, to start reading as a young person. Because let's say we have 24 hours and 5 minutes is not going to kill. Saving $5 or £5 a month is still something. Like I said, saving can develop money consciousness. And once you set a target, that okay, I'm 18 and every year I want to save $200 or £200, and I'm going to have a plan on how to reach that $250, right, or £250. You are already developing money consciousness. You are already giving your mind a definite aim and a goal to reach. And once you give your mind these goals or these aim, it will do anything to get there. And I try this all every now and then. At times when I read on my tablet, right, and reading from, let's say, at times when I'm on 50, when I'm slowing down or when I'm feeling a bit lazy, what I do, or even at times at 2 a.m. when I'm feeling a bit sleepy, what I do is that instead of quitting, I tell myself, my mind, that okay, look, you are on 50% now. Just make sure you just try your best to get to 60%, from 50 to 60. Just do your best. And from that 50 to 60, some books it takes an hour to get to that 50 to 60. So imagine if I'm feeling sleepy and I have to wait an hour. But because I've told my mind, or I've given my mind an aim, it does anything it could do, right, to make me get to that 60%. So you could try it. Your mind needs something to do. That's all. Once you give your mind an order, do this, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, I want you to wake up at 7 a.m. the next day, 7 a.m. or 5 minutes before 7, try this as well. Your mind will make sure it wakes you up 5 minutes before 7 or 7 on the dot. See what I'm saying? So just, like I said, regardless if you are working or not, have a plan on how much money you want to save a year. Have a plan on how the amount of books you want to read. See, this year I wanted to read 50 books this year, but it is because of, I'm going to criticize myself a bit because it is my fault that I might not get to the 50 books, right? It's because of every now and then I just get lazy, every now and then I just not motivated. It's why I'll not get to that 50%, right? I'll get to 30, 35. And that one I know for sure, but it's not, I won't get to the 50. And it's because I wasn't definite about that as well. I wasn't definite that I want to aim 50. So I'll try that next year. But like I said, give your mind aim. Even if you have to write it down on your wall, I want to save up money, and every year £250 is how much I want to save. You are already on the royal road to success. There's a book that I was reading by, what's his name? Orison Swett something, right? And it says what he can, who he thinks he can. And that book is probably one of the most powerful books I've read. And he was talking about the same way that some people started saving pennies here and there, and that's how they used to be financially stable. It's the same way that 5 minutes here and there of reading can take you far in life. Never underestimate these little things you do that is improving yourself. But it is very important as a young person, regardless if you are earning a lot of money or not, try your best to save. I learned this the hard way, and I'm telling you this year, I was going to bed with no food on the table at one point, and you don't want to get to that point when it's time for you to move out. In a way, I was a bit unlucky because as soon as I left college, right? Obviously, in America, college is what you guys call university, but here it's college then uni. I didn't even go to uni. I just college then straight to my own place with my sister. So I learned this the hard way. The first 2 years was difficult. Even last year, I faced a lot of temporary defeats, and it wasn't easy. You don't want to be in that situation. So be stable, be financially stable. Find ways and means you can save money. I know going out to the club, going out for drinking, you look at your paycheck, you are earning quite a reasonable amount of pay, so you think you'll be fine. Don't be tempted by these little voices the devil tries to tell you, these little things the devil tries to tell you and make it seem like you are fine. Save money and read. Better yourself, improve your mind, improve yourself, these two self-improvement advice will take you a long way. Will take you a long way, man. Reading. Last year I read, the first 6 months I didn't read any book. Right? It's from, I think it was June. Yeah, I think from June is when I started reading, yeah. And I read just over 30 books last year in that 6 months. And that's what I'm saying I could read 50 books if I wanted to. But it's just my lifestyle this year, here and there. At times when I come to work, I come back from work, I'm so tired. But that 30 books that I read, yeah, has taken me a long way this year. Has taken me a long way this year. The pay, the amount of money I earn, I never thought I would earn this at my age. And even with the skills I've got, I never thought I would. Right? The places I'm going, the people that I'm meeting. And it's all because the things that I know. And it is all because of just sitting down and reading. That's what I'm saying. It is all because of sitting down and reading. So it will take you a long way. Listen, if you want me to talk about the benefits I've got from that 6 months of reading, let me know. I'll talk about it. But it's all because of reading. At times when I look at the confidence I've developed to do things that I never thought I could do, I always think, wow, like, thank you this book, and I'm like, thank you to this author. If it wasn't for you, I'll still be scared, or I'll shy away from responsibilities, or I'll not be able to understand why I'm where I am today, right? I'll not be able to understand why I am attracting the same type of circumstances in my life, right? If it wasn't for this writer, I would not understand why we earn certain type of money, why we live in a certain type of area, why we go places. It's all because of that massive focus in just reading. Is what I'm saying. So reading will take you a long way. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm talking too much here. Those are the 3 important things I feel like most young people need to develop. So it's, yeah, like I said, even if you have to read 10-15 minutes, depending on how long you want to read. Because some books, right, you tell yourself you want to read just 15 minutes and you end up reading for an hour. But it will take you a long way. That's all I would say. Saving money and reading will take you a long way. And that's one of the things that I've started telling my cousins so that even if they don't want to do anything in life, yeah, at this moment, at least just save a little bit of money every day, every now and then, right, or every month, and read. Those 2, just do those 2, and you see how far it will take you. Anyway, if you want me to give you any book recommendation as well, I have dozens. You know what I mean? I have dozens of them out there on my shelf. I could see dozens of them. So let me know. Anyway, I'm done. Thank you very much for staying with me to the end. Before I finish, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I need your support, guys. Please like and subscribe. Thank you to my subscribers, the new ones and the old ones. I really appreciate your support. Share this video to your friends and family and everyone on social media. Have a wonderful day, guys, and take care.